Hi, my name's Chris Maxa. I'm with the Kite Loft, and today we're going to learn how to fly a stunt kite. In this segment, we're going to learn about the wind windows and the properties of the wind before we launch our stunt kite. We've already learned how to pick out the proper stunt kite. We've set it up, we've gone out to the flying field, we've figured out where the wind's coming from. We've gotten the kite line, walked it out, got everything prepared. Now it's important to learn some of the properties of the wind before we just start getting this thing flying all over the place. Stunt kites, by their very nature, do have a certain safety factor that's involved. By understanding the wind window, it allows you to better control your kite and allows for a safer and really more fun fly. At this point, you don't really need your kite lines. I just want to go over a couple of things, what the wind window is and how you can see and judge this wind and its imaginary window I'm about to talk about. The wind window basically is a window, but it's more specifically a semicircle that's out in front of you in your kite's line of flight. If you were to take the length of your line, create an arc from the top to the sides, on both sides, that more specifically is your wind window. What the wind window is it's a gauge of where it is strongest, weakest, and most prone to do the most pulling and least pulling while you're flying your kite. What we're going to show you is taking my hands and drawing an imaginary window in front of us, which will give you an approximation of where the strongest, most consistent winds are. Within that imaginary window in front of us, that's where the kite's going to pull the strongest. You need to know this so you can anticipate any unpredicted movements. You'll be able to better prepare and fly the kite with safety and a lot more fun. On the sides of the window, on either side, the wind is actually not as strong. This also holds true for the top of the wind window as well. So just to summarize, take an imaginary arc with the length of your kite flying line. That is your wind window. It's strongest in the center, otherwise known as the power zone, right out in front of us. That's where I can predict that the kite's going to fly the strongest and be at its most stable and secure. On the sides of the wind window is where we'll later learn how to land the kite, and if you wanted to get into advanced flying, that's where you're going to want to pull off all of your tricks and whatnot as well. In the next segment, we're actually going to learn how to fly the kite and get this thing going.